just to clarify that so council knows, Jared and I have been kind of working together the last week and a half or so, trying to, there's a few little, some things we need to adjust a little bit on what we can do, what we can't do, and how we go about doing it. So we've talked, he's emailed us all the ordinances that we needed, and there's still a little gray area on some things, but I think it's worked out now. And so, Board of Sheriff Hall, hope you're satisfied. Hope you're seeing us, and from the feedback I get, people seem to be very well pleased with our efforts. So again, it's not the perfect setup, I understand, it's not a full-time thing, but we hope you're satisfied with the services we provided you. And it's been a very quiet year at the River Park compared to years past. So those things are good. We get the playground situation, whatever going on down there. But I do hope that we've really made an effort to slow people down, and not just on 220, but on these back streets as well. And the tractor trailer situation across the tracks and stuff. So, and for the most part, I think those guys are doing pretty good over there. Every now and then you get one that goes a little too far down the road, you don't realize you can't come through. But if y'all have any concerns or anything, again, call the office, call me, and we'll definitely let's do concern.
And I personally want to thank you, Chris. I know you've kind of spearheaded this thing down here. You've done a good job with it. You've tried to make sure that we were getting the coverage that we requested, for at least the amount of hours we wanted every month. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the effort of all the deputies that have been down here. And I also appreciate the fact that you don't make it just about radar, that you make it about interacting with the citizens and talking to the citizens and being seen. And I think that's a very important part of it, and I appreciate that.
And if y'all have anything that comes up and y'all want to discuss it, or whatever, something you think we can do better, let us know. We're here for you guys.
On the neighborhood watch program, that dispatch protocol about broadcasting your name on if you call in to the sheriff's office with a complaint?
We've addressed, there were some issues on some other things, and we did address that. Was one of the things that was mentioned.
That hasn't been changed. A lot of people got Spanish.
They do, there's a lot, and so to say that, I just know that it's been brought up and it's been addressed, so we'll see how it plays out.
I think you would get maybe more cooperation if, from citizens, if they knew that their name wasn't going to be out there on public airways, and who made the complaint.
Right.
What, if I might ask, what is the protocol on that? If somebody calls and makes a complaint, is their name broadcast?
Not necessarily. It just depends.
Mine was.
Not necessarily. You can ask that it not be. Sometimes we get calls and people won't give us a name. They'll say anonymous. But the only issue with that sometimes is that if it's something that it's major and we don't know who you are and we can't find you, and you call from a source we don't know, sometimes those things can hurt you. But I understand what you're saying, Jazzy, and I know you and I've discussed it several times.
And I won't call you.
So,
Not worth it.
I can understand it. I understand that.
yeah, it's hard to get involved sometimes. I understand that too. But we did address that with the administration. So.
Well, I think you find it's hurting, just like I told you about that gentleman up at Walmart. He was a member of the neighborhood watching Point Creek. And wound up almost at gunpoint in his own driveway. It's uncalled for. People he was calling law on, every one of them had a radio.
So they knew.
They knew exactly who was calling. So,
It could turn into a problem.
Several instances, yes. It depends on who's out there.
And I think we've also told people too, deputies, that if you must talk to the complainant, call dispatch so they don't put that over their way. And because sometimes the complainants want to talk to us anyway, but they don't want us pulling up in the driveway. So.
Well, it depends on what you're calling about.
Right.
Yeah.
So, there's avenues we've tried to look into some of those things, and sometimes people don't want to call back, but sometimes people want to know, what did you do? So, and that's fine if you want to know. We try to let you know what the outcome of the call was. So you know you got your services that were needed, right?